Greetings, everyone. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Uh, I've been reading something from a therapist online in which this therapist is talking about having trouble getting lost in the therapeutic interaction. And sometimes it's because they get distracted by clients going in certain directions they don't expect, or they feel that some problem becomes different kind of problem, and a different kind of problem kind of builds on the other. So this is just a quick little video on that thing I read. In a way, if you ever feel like you're getting lost with your client, not just in their story, but also in the interaction you're having with them, I find there's really just two ways to think about the problems they're bringing to you. I think of it this way: performance and perception. That's the two ways that things are problems. Either we're performing a certain action or interaction that's causing us problem, or we're feeling like something is going on that we perceive as a problem. So in either of these two areas, we could always return to if we feel like we're getting lost. Bill O'Hanlon, who is one of the developers of solution-oriented therapy, talked about the viewing and the doing of a problem. How they perceiving, how they seeing their problem, and how are they doing their problem. So if you're getting more into narrative work or going down the rabbit hole of etiology, and you're feeling like, oh, I've got to come back to somewhere to feel like a way to make progress, set goals, those kind of things, just think about performance or perception. So if a client comes in and they have depression, how are they performing the depression? What are they doing or not doing that's maintaining that problem? Or it could be what are they perceiving in their life? How are they perceiving certain situations or things like that that may even feed into that performance? If you alter the way they perform their problem, that alters the problem. If you alter the way they perceive their problem, that alters the problem. You know, we oftentimes think that because someone has a certain action or doing a certain action going on in their life, that it's automatically a problem. There are some people who don't perceive things that we might consider problems. So we need to back off and allow them to determine what's the true problem. So if someone has an anxiety issue, we need to know how they're doing the anxiety. How are you performing that anxiety? What are the actions and interactions that are happening that maintain that problem? If we can be clear on how they're doing the problem, we can then change that. If we're clear on how they perceive or view their problem, we can play with that a little bit. So no matter where the problem began, how many players in the game there are the problem, as long as we stick to that basic idea of performance and perception, we can always find a way to kind of get back to action-oriented way of working. And we can honor their stories, our client stories, going down the etiology rabbit hole, but we still need to kind of come back and stick in those two places. So just thought I'd throw that out. Easy way to remember, and hopefully this can come in handy to you. Anyway, have a great day. Thanks for watching. See you next time.